This is normal Dragoon, and this is Forever Dragoon.
Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I am Suvansh Bohra, a product designer who love making things. And this is how I turned my childhood dream into reality. This is the world's first video of designing and building the Forever Beyblade from the original series. So sit back and enjoy the process as much as I have enjoyed making it. Let's get started.
I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who has spun a Beyblade on the palm of the hand to get a closer look and admire its beautiful colors, especially Dragoon V and V2. In one of the episodes of Beyblade V-Force, a childhood scene showed Tyson's Beyblade spinning in a dish. This was the image I knew I wanted to recreate somehow. I tried to do this a few years back in 2019, made a 3D model of Dragoon V Beyblade using online images and videos as references. All the parts were then 3D printed in PLA on my ANET A8, which was a great printer to tinker with. The model consisted of Beyblade, pulleys, motor, and an enclosure. It was a straightforward design where Dragoon V simply spun on its axis. It used a geared motor and was powered by external power supply, but it just didn't capture the essence of Beyblading. I wanted to recreate something with more character than just a static spin. The goal was to encapsulate the movement of Beyblade spinning and circling in the dish without deviating from its path. To capture the view of a Beyblade which is about to lose its spin but keeps on going because Dragoon and Tyson are not ready to give up the fight. The question was how to move forward with this. How was this possible? I knew there were RC Beyblades that could spin and change the direction, but they were all gimmicks. A RC Beyblade could not maintain the same path over and over again. Instead of randomly thinking ideas, let's sort some things out first. Let's start by ideating on what the actual product should look like. There has to be a parabolic dish for Beyblade to rotate and revolve in, a dish especially from Beyblade original series. Of course, a Beyblade with all the stickers and details, making sure that the whole setup doesn't take too much space on the desk and is compact enough to move around. Now, how to achieve the rotation and spinning motion of a Beyblade? Let's break it down to simpler form. Two options that can be used to achieve this are magnetic levitation and locking. Some technologies, such as in levitation experiments, utilize patterned magnetic fields to lock objects into a fixed position, allowing them to float or remain suspended. But considering the spinning action and the weight of the Beyblade, it would not hold up using regular neodymium magnets and will need alignment every time it falls from its position. The second option is mechanical approach using motor, batteries, gears or pulleys, which is more viable option, but being mechanical solution, it will create noise. Now the main question was how to make both the movements, rotation and revolution, using a single motor. Make it simple, silly. This revolution and rotation is very similar to the way Earth moves around the Sun. It rotates on its own axis, which makes 24 hours, while revolving around the Sun, which makes a year. Let's use this insight to build a mechanical structure for our idea. Let's imagine Sun and Earth in space, where Earth revolves around the Sun and rotates on its axis. If we were to disregard the Earth's rotation and closely observe its path, we would observe it moving in a circular path around the Sun. This motion can be replicated using a connecting arm, with one end fixed to a motor and other end fixed to the Earth. Now to make Earth revolve around the Sun while also rotating on its axis, we can add a gear to the Sun and a pinion to the Earth. While the gears are in motion, the Earth will rotate on its axis while simultaneously revolving around the Sun. This setup allows both the motions to be achieved using a single motor. Sketching and detailing. Before moving to 3D modeling, it's a good practice to sketch and lay down thoughts and details of the final product. To make the Beyblade look like it's circling the dish, it would make a huge visual impact if a Beyblade is tangent to the surface of the dish, and that can be achieved via custom bevel gear. With projects such as this one that have moving parts, it's important to plan out part placement and making sure no moving part or objects are sharing the same space. For this purpose, it's easier to make a danger zone body in X-ray mode that visually indicates that no other body can come in contact or intersect with. 3D modeling. Before drafting and detailing the full version, I tested the idea on a very simple model to see the gear ratio and how the Beyblade looked. The mechanism worked and Dragoon looked beautiful even without the stickers. As the test was successful, it was time to finalize the mechanism and working out all the constraints in 3D model, including detailing of the dish, which was taken from Sing Ming Ming episode from the final series in which Daichi and Ming Ming went head to head. Once the detailing was over, I printed out bare minimum section of the model to test the clearance and working before committing to printing the whole version and then realizing I miscalculated things. While all the parts were printing, it was time to make stickers. I exported top projections of Attack Ring as DXF, used clipping masks to trim the stickers per DXF outline, printed and cut them using X-Acto blade. Tip for cutting really small curved lines is to rotate the sticker itself. Applied them on Beyblade using tweezers to grab the stickers. It helps in maintaining the stickiness, otherwise the oils in the fingers tend to make it less sticky, and use the Q-tip to apply the stickers. That way you don't scratch the shiny surface of the stickers. Assembly was very straightforward. The whole model, even the shafts, were 3D printed. For motor, I'm using battery operated geared motor at 100 RPM. It uses two AA cells with compartment door that satisfyingly click into place, a sliding switch to turn it on and off. I've gone through 4 pairs of batteries on this one. Yes, I've been watching it forever since I've built it. I'm mostly immune to its noise now. There's no wear and tear on the shafts as of now and on the gear. I think for the next version of this model, I would add capacitive touch switch and some cavities in the dish to pour mix of POP and glue into it to dampen the sound. At last, the project was finished and my dream came to life after 20 years. I could now sit back and enjoy the motion of Dragoon forever. Share this with those who love Beyblade, the original series, or mechanical things. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and the thought process behind making and designing it, and if you want to see more in future. Thanks for watching till the end. Goodbye for now.